Welcome to Music She Missed, the podcast where I try to teach my best friend about all of the music that impacts our lives. I'm Alison.
Hi, my name's Rachel, and I missed all the music.
And welcome to the show. If this is your first time listening with us, we're going to briefly review the format of our show. Every week, I assign Rachel an artist, and
I get to rate it 1 through 10 of how my familiarity and how much I already previously know, which is
usually nothing. Then you have homework, and you have to listen to our Spotify playlist of that artist every day for a week. We come back together, talk about the artist, what you liked, and what you didn't like.
And I also get to rate it again to see how much I liked it. One, if I definitely don't like it and definitely not going to impact my life ever again after that week, or if it'll be a 10 and I will go shopping for all the CDs and MP3s or however people buy music.
And bring the music into your life, right?
Exactly.
This week, Rachel, before we do our big reveal, I have a little question about you. Our usual listeners will know that we're very good friends. Mm-hmm. We've been friends for a long time. But I may not actually know the answer to this question. What is your favorite sport to go see, like, live in the stadium? And do you have any favorite sports-related songs?
Okay. So my mother-in-law will know the answer to this question because she's taking me to these kind of sporting events.
Okay.
Ice hockey.
Really?
I know. I like seeing ice hockey live versus like football I'll like to watch on the television.
But does ice hockey have like a song that they...
Dun, 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 dun. No,
I
don't know.
That doesn't sound like hockey
that's like,
to me.
I don't know. But yeah. So that, I like to watch football on the television. I like to play football, though I suck at football.
Cool.
Yeah. Ice hockey, which I don't know how that affiliates with music because I don't know if there is music involved with it.
Well, if you think about it, anytime you go to any sports game, because I like to go to baseball games live.
Okay.
I like singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Go Yankees!
We may have some non-Yankee fans listening. Well, so I like the kind of, group dynamic of singing and chanting and all of that together. And that is tangentially related to our artist for the reveal this week.
Okay.
Are you curious?
I am.
So let's do the big reveal then.
Are you ready?
I'm ready for the drum roll. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm excited. Here we go.
It's Queen.
Oh, aren't they the people? Yes. I think I may know who they are.
Okay.
Well, I guess I don't because I'm still not very sure about it. I think I do. We are the champions.
Yes!
I'm so excited!
We Are the Champions is a song by Queen. And I asked about the sports question because sometimes Queen songs get played at sporting events. And they're also a type of rock music called stadium rock.
Really? There's such thing as a rock
as stadium rock. Queen is the prime example of stadium rock.
Learn something new.
Yeah, hopefully you learn something new.
I learn a lot of things new on this podcast.
Yeah. So, let's take a minute. You were able to name one song by Queen. Do you know any other songs by Queen?
No.
Are you sure? I'm certain you know at least one other one. Think about movies you've seen, maybe.
Okay, so when I hear that song, I actually don't think of sports.
Okay.
I think of that one movie with the actor that died.
Oh, yes, that one actor that died. Who was that guy again?
It's The Knight's Tale.
With Heath Ledger.
With Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
So that's the song I think of.
We Are the Champions?
Yeah.
Is in A Knight's Tale.
I think so. I haven't seen that movie in years.
Right.
Because it was a long time ago.
Tenuous association.
Yeah.
Can you name any other Queen songs?
Sorry. I guess I can't, but I can recognize it. Like, it's done at wrestling matches or something like that. Like high school wrestling matches. Because my brother used to wrestle in high school for maybe like 1 year.
And maybe there's a remnant
there's
of
a
Queen
couple,
song.
yeah.
Okay.
Doon, doon, doon. dun, dun, dun. Is that Queen?
No.
No. Okay.
All right. Well, let me...
Wait. No. Maybe it's in Rocky?
No.
No.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
We're just getting more confused.
Let me just list some Queen songs and you can say yes or pass.
Pass. Okay. I mean, yes.
Here we go. Another One Bites the Dust. Have you ever heard of that?
Another One Bites the Dust. Yes!
Okay, good. How about We Will Rock You, which is, I think,
yes!
might be what you're thinking of. Yeah, good. Okay. Somebody to Love.
No, probably
Under
not.
Pressure.
Under Pressure. Yes! Yeah. I didn't know it was them.
Yeah, now you do. Well,
same thing with the first two songs. I didn't know it was them either.
Right.
So I knew the songs, but I just didn't know how they're related to Queen.
Right.
So, okay, good.
Yeah, so
next
Queen
one.
Did those songs. Fat Bottom Girls.
Pass.
Crazy Little Thing Called Love.
L is the way.
No,
that's not them. Because I was saying, that doesn't sound like them.
All right, last one for this game. Bohemian Rhapsody.
No.
This is the song everybody knows by Queen. It's like the drunk frat boy karaoke song.
Again, this is the podcast titled Music She Missed. And
okay.
I will fulfill that podcast title.
Have you ever seen Wayne's World?
I think I've seen Wayne's World once or twice. My husband he previously has seen that more times than I have. So sorry.
That's okay. Bohemian Rhapsody's in that. You can watch Wayne's World this week. Based on our little discussion, how would you rate your current knowledge of Queen? 1 being you are clueless, you didn't know they were a thing, and 10 being they're your favorite.
I wouldn't put them as my favorite, but I wouldn't say I'm clueless. I would say something around 5 because I could recognize at least one song.
It's pretty generous rating.
That is pretty generous.
But you didn't know it was them.
But I didn't know it was them, so that kind of bumps that down to 4. 4 is my final answer.
4.
Yep.
Okay, Rachel.
I think 4.
You're going to spend the next week listening to the Spotify playlist of Queen that I made for you.
And I'm not sure if I'm going to like it.
I think that you will. I think
really?
You'll find some gems on here that are fun to sing along to.
Okay.
They're energizing.
Ooh,
Give it a go. Give it a
Okay.
go. I think you'll have fun singing it with your daughter as well. And it's less than an hour. It's only 55 minutes.
Ooh, 5 minutes.
So you get 5 free minutes. Listen to it every day, for a week. The Spotify playlist for our listeners at home, just search for Spotify user music she missed. I have a very special announcement for this week.
2 announcements. Should we do another drum roll?
No.
No?
We're going to have a guest host for the second half of our show after the break. My friend Aaron, who is a bigger Queen fan than I am, is going to come and share his knowledge about their history and the songs that he loves with you. And he helped me make this playlist that you're going to be listening to this week.
I'm so excited that he's going to be joining us.
Me too.
That's awesome of him.
Yeah. Audience will get to hear that discussion of your week listening to Queen with our guest, Aaron, after the break.
Here we go.
Welcome back. Rachel, you spent the week listening to Queen, and we're not alone. We have my good friend Aaron, who's a Queen fan, here with us over the phone. Hi, Aaron.
Hello.
Aaron's going to help me out by answering some of the questions about Queen and guide you in the history.
I'm excited. So, Aaron, tell me a little bit about Queen. Tell me about the band. Tell me about the members. Tell me what you know.
Okay. Well, there were 4 people in Queen. Brian May on the guitar, Freddie Mercury, Roger Taylor, and John Deacon. Deacon was on the bass, and Roger Taylor was on the drums.
Freddie Mercury is the singer of the band.
Ah, so that's the guy that I saw when I Pinterest and looked for Queen. Okay, go for it. Explain more.
Okay. His birth name was Farrokh Bulsara. He was a Parsi, which is a Persian Zoroastrian who fled to India a long time ago. But he actually grew up in Africa, so he was kind of from all over.
But they met in England.
They did. Well, Zanzibar, where he was from, was a British protectorate, so he went to school in England.
Okay.
Yeah, he met them in college and kind of changed the direction of the band that they were in. They were in a band called Smile.
That's a good name for a band.
Smile.
It's happy, yeah.
So, you're saying that Freddie Mercury kind of made them who they are and how good they are. Is that right?
Definitely. People generally only think of Freddie Mercury, which is kind of too bad because the other three members actually all wrote songs. They're all very talented.
And those are the guys that harmonized with Freddie Mercury in the songs, right?
Well, sometimes they did, and sometimes actually Freddie Mercury is harmonizing with himself.
Really?
That's
with
right.
With his own self. So he would like record himself and then record the song and singing along with himself.
Like different parts, different harmonies on different tracks.
That's talent. Props to Queen. Okay, learning stuff every day.
Oh yeah, they did that with the guitars too. They looped the guitars over themselves. So sometimes it sounds like several guitars. It's just one.
Really?
That's right.
I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Alison, I don't know if you know this or not. Were they the first people to do stuff like that?
No, the Beatles definitely did that on Abbey Road. But that's a different topic for a different day. But actually, that's the Beatles are one of the bands that inspired the music of Queen.
Absolutely.
Can you talk a little bit about their early sound?
Well, earlier on, they were a form of rock called progressive rock, which is sort of a more free-form jazz and classical influenced form of rock, whereas you would get sort of a different song structure instead of the normal verse, chorus, verse of pop rock. Is that right, Alison?
Yeah. No, that's exactly right. And can you talk a little bit about the band's history, like the albums, how many albums they released when they were big?
So they made albums from the early 70s up until the mid-90s. Their last album came out in 94. They had somewhere around 18 number one albums. So.
18 number one albums. Wow. Golly, I can't believe I have missed that much music. Oh my gosh.
I've kind of ceased to be surprised.
I'm still surprised because I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, so that's the good news is even though they're no longer making music, you could spend a lot of time. Like we made a playlist that was about an hour long, but I could very easily make a couple more that were an hour long. So you'd have a lot of Queen to enjoy.
Awesome. So you're saying that the band did end and they no longer play music or produce music anymore?
Yes. Well, the sad thing is, in 1987, 1987, Freddie Mercury was diagnosed with AIDS.
Oh.
And yes, he died in the 90s, the early 90s. And the last album they released was called From Heaven, and they released it posthumously after he had died.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's really sad.
Yeah.
That makes since Freddie Mercury was such a big impact to them as a band, from Smiles to Queen, and then for his exit to be such a sad and tragic one. Wow.
Yeah.
It is very sad.
The Show Must Go On, one of the songs on your playlist, is one that has to do with his struggle with fighting HIV/AIDS. And Aaron, do you want to talk more about that?
So yeah, he was in such a bad state when they recorded that they didn't. Brian May came to him and was like, "Freddie, I don't know if you can physically do this." And the story is he just said he just downed a shot of vodka and just went right to it. And the whole thing about Freddie Mercury was that he was performing up until the end, and part of the lyrics of that were talking about how he kept his smile is still on as part of the lyrics there. And that's what everyone says about him who knew him, is that he faced death with courage and a smile.
Wow, that's very brave and courageous to kind of continue on and for the love of his fans and to be able to deliver to them. That's really awesome. That shows a lot of character.
That's true.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So, Rachel, why don't you take a minute, tell us about what your impression of the songs were. What were the songs that you didn't like? And then we can talk about the ones that you did like.
I really liked this week. I liked this week a little bit more than I expected, which was a lot of fun for me. I really didn't know too much about Queen beforehand, but once I got to dive into how much I enjoyed their harmony, I think that was one part that I really liked. And I think there was one specific song that really just I fell in love with.
Okay.
And that song is Somebody to Love. I really like the lyrics. I like the harmony within the men. But also, so it makes me ask this question to you, Aaron. Somebody to Love. Was that one of those songs that they took Freddie Mercury's voice and kind of harmonized within himself? Because I won't lie to you. That will blow my mind if you say yes.
That they used 3 people to make that gospel choir that sounded like 100 people. It was Freddie, it was Brian May, and Roger Deacon.
And so they just re-recorded themselves and harmonized within themselves, all 3 men?
That's correct. I'm sorry, that's Roger Taylor, not Roger
Roger
Deacon.
Taylor. Oh my goodness, that is just like, now I want to go back to that specific song and re-listen to it now that I've learned so much about it. That is just so cool.
And that song was inspired by Aretha Franklin and the gospel music. I wonder if maybe that's why you're really attracted to it, gospel sound.
Well, that, and I just liked the beauty of their voices, and they had so much control. They really did just a wonderful job harmonizing, and I love that.
So Rachel, I'm really interested in knowing more about what songs you liked on the playlist.
Some of the ones that really I loved was I Want to Break Free. Another one, Bites the Dust, Under Pressure, We Are the Champions, and We Will Rock You. Are some of the top songs that really just kind of hit home into a point where I was ready and wanting to push the repeat button, where I enjoyed the lyrics, I enjoyed the music of it, and I just really enjoyed a lot of Queen. So I had a lot of fun this week.
Oh, good. Another one, Bites the Dust. That's one of my favorite songs of all time. I'm sorry. I'd rather Under Pressure is the one I'm trying to think of.
That's with David Bowie.
David Bowie guests on that.
Really?
He's a favorite of mine as well. Yes.
Yeah.
David Bowie. Who is that?
We'll find out.
Well, I've missed a lot of music.
No spoilers. Rachel, why don't you talk about one of the songs that you didn't like?
One of the songs that I was kind of hoping that I would like is Bohemian Rhapsody.
I don't understand how you don't like that song. That's usually everybody's favorite Queen song. Wouldn't you agree, Aaron?
Actually, I'm kind of with Rachel.
What?
Oh, yay!
No!
It's not my favorite Queen song. Maybe because I've heard it 100,000 times.
Right.
It does get old.
Or maybe, that might be all it is. But it's a bit of a mess compared to some of his their tighter pop songs.
You and I were talking about how it has a unique structure. It's not a standard pop song.
Exactly.
You know, it has the harmonious, kind of sad Mama Just Killed a Man intro, and then it goes into the sort of operatic, Bismillah, et cetera, et cetera.
And then goes headbanging.
And then it's headbanging, and then back to the kind of calm coda.
Exactly.
So, but that's, the uniqueness of that song. I mean, it was a giant hit in America, in the UK. One of I would say maybe the highest selling single of all time for them. Aaron?
I believe so.
Wow. So I think one of the reasons that I didn't like about it is I would look into the lyrics and I just really didn't understand what they were trying to go at, because they were just, I felt like not only music-wise, but lyrics-wise, I just wasn't following them. Mm-hmm. And then another thing is just that because I couldn't follow them, at the end I felt like hanging. I felt like, and this was because...
So you just didn't get...
I didn't get it.
Get the song.
Yeah. So, with you guys saying that it's like one of the most popular songs ever, my question to you about this song is this song covered by other people?
I've never...
Have you ever heard people cover it, or is it just them and Queen makes that song?
Someone must have covered it, but I think most people are smart enough not to attempt.
Not to attempt smart enough.
It's very difficult to replicate.
Right.
What, like, for example, no one can really do what Freddie Mercury does. Alison, he has a 4-octave range. Is that correct? That's pretty 4-octave.
That's amazing. Range. I feel like I can't even get 2.
4 octaves.
That's pretty rare, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That is very rare. So, did he have formal kind of voice lessons, or is this just pure talent?
I never read anything about him taking any formal voice lessons.
Me neither.
I can't say he did or did not. He believed that his unique dental situation, he had 4 extra teeth in his mouth. He refused to get them fixed because he thought that that's what gave him his magic powers, if you will.
4 extra teeth. Wow.
So I did find some covers. They're a little bit unique. Flaming Lips did it.
Who are they?
Okay, Rachel, if you're going to ask who are they for all these covers, this is really more for Aaron. And of course, Weird Al did the polka cover, which is, I think, how I learned all the words of Bohemian Rhapsody initially, is listening to the Weird Al version.
I love Weird Al's Another One Rides the Bus. I think that's why I don't like Another One Bites the Dust, is because you can only think of the Weird Al version.
And apparently William Shatner covered it.
Oh, no.
Wasn't he in Star Trek?
Yeah. Star Trek.
Didn't I say that?
No, you said Star Trek.
Oh,
We need to do
whatever.
the
Potato,
William Shatner
potato.
episode, clearly.
We need to do a what?
William Shatner episode.
That's down the road, probably.
So stay tuned.
Rachel, do you have any other questions or any?
I've learned so much. I'm excited to rate this.
Before you do, we do want to mention, because you love movies, that Queen's songs have been in a lot of movies, not just Wayne's World, which is probably the most famous example. But Aaron, you knew of 2 movies that are completely soundtracked by Queen?
Wow.
That's right. They did the entire soundtrack for the Flash Gordon movie, which is a terrible, terrible movie, but a lot of fun to watch because it's so silly. It's perfect for Queen because Queen has such a good sense of humor to them, such a sense of theatricality. Once again, really bad movie, but I loved it when I was a kid. And I really like the Queen songs on there. And another movie kind of the same vein is called Highlander.
Highlander.
Highlander, Rachel?
No, I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Oh, that's a lovely little film about immortal men who go around chopping each other's heads off with samurai swords.
Oh, sounds very encouraging.
The Queen album, obviously, once again, the Queen soundtrack is the best part of the movie. They did Princes of the Universe, which is on the list. That was the theme to the movie and was a TV theme song for like 10 years. As a kid, I would run home and watch Highlander and hear that Queen theme song every day.
That's funny. Wow. So they affected music, they affect TV shows, they affect movies.
Right. They're a really important part of our pop culture ethos, maybe, which is why I wanted you to be familiar and aware with them and all the different music that they produced.
Wow. So I got to tell you, I went into this store this week and I recognized a Queen song that came over the PA, and I just was like, I wasn't with anyone, but I was like, oh, I wanted to hug someone because I could actually recognize it.
Yay, that's awesome. Which one was it?
Do you remember which one it was?
We Are the Champions.
Of course.
And so I was just like, I am a champion.
Yep.
Okay, Rachel, so why don't we rate your Queen experience on the likelihood that you would listen to their music again? 1 being you want to throw it in the garbage and you don't care if you ever listen to it again. And 10 being they are your new favorite and you want to make sure that your daughter grows up listening to it and you want to buy all their music and go watch Highlander.
I would say 8 or 9. So that's actually pretty high. I'm really excited. So I would say 9.
9?
8, 9. Yeah, somewhere in there.
You got to pick one. Because eventually I want to rate all of these bands by how much you like them.
I would say 9. Yeah.
9. Okay.
Because it's something I do want Lucy to listen to, but I don't know if I want her to start memorizing the lyrics at the age of 4. So maybe in later in life.
You're never too young to start listening to Bohemian Rhapsody.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Aaron. This has been a lot of fun this week. I have learned a lot. I don't think Queen would be the same for me if I didn't have you in my life. So thanks.
Thank you, Aaron. We really appreciate your expertise and your enthusiasm, and thanks for helping make the playlist too.
Oh, thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Audience, we encourage you to follow along with Rachel's journey by liking us on Facebook, send us a tweet on Twitter, or do us a favor and rate us on iTunes.
And if you want to join me on listening to the music each week, our Spotify account is Spotify:/user:/music she missed.
Thank you so much for listening.
We had a lot of fun this week, and I hope you join us next week. And see you then.
Bye.
Bye.